Hey, I'm starting the user testing. Um, yeah, I have the PDF here just so I can remember and follow the tasks. So I open the app and I'm first reading through my tasks. So the first one is the setup. Um, Create a new project for your research. I will just follow the tour. So, welcome to BranchFlow. Yes, research into project. This project holds findings, branches, and conclusions with AI context. Okay. Track quality at a glance. So shows our credibility. Wow, wow. That's cool. Because of all your projects, green means your confirmed findings are well sourced. Amber signals got to investigate. And green and amber. No, it makes sense. Sorry. Um. Okay, so average credibility is on green, bias risk is on green, at least for now. And I guess I don't know if this means that project is on amber or it's just um, color that you put there, and then only the colors green and amber are on average credibility and bias risk. That would probably make more sense. And this is just a color that you put here, but yeah, that's a little bit confusing there. Click here to start a new project. Okay. Now we'll just finish the tour. And then what do I understand a finding to be at this point? I think a finding is a thesis or a theory at this point that maybe you want to check that the data can say. Um, the data can point to it. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's true until you actually test it. Let's see. Oh, there's more. Use this box for the data brief, what you're investigating. Okay, well, so I thought the tour was going to be finished, but the tour still continues. I think either I did something wrong or it does feel like that. Um, yeah, maybe a little bit better would be the tour not to finish until you finish the whole thing. If it says like click here, don't just close the tour, but actually let the user click. Unless I did something wrong, but I don't remember. Use this box for your data brief. Why are you investigating? Starting questions and constraints. Keep the one-line description above the short abstract. Put that here. So yeah, I can tailor suggest. Is this going to fill up? Broad overview. Wide survey of a topic. Focus analysis, deep investigation of narrow question, literature review, systematic coverage of the FX system research. Yeah, okay. Exploratory open-ended discovery without a fixed thesis. Okay. On the screen, you can attach documents or references. The AI will extract draft findings directly from your materials instead of relying on genetic knowledge. Yeah, nice. Yeah, finished tour. I don't know if the tour is gonna continue. I think this is what happened last time. No, this is just me thinking about it too. I think in this case, project name is information, your research and main affairs, the abstract for this project, the full brief. You detailed brief question scopes and the constraints for the AI. Okay. I am going to copy this. Relationship quality and longevity. I think this is a good title. Description, not the brief. I want to say something like what is this project about? Quality and duration. Relationships. Boring. Generation of romantic relationships. It's gonna be bold to the AI. And I don't know if it says that I have to suggest this code, but I guess this might work. Yes, nice. Okay. Exploratory. Descriptions ask an open-ended question about factors influencing relationship durability and duration, indicating an exploratory approach to discover patterns. Academic books. I don't think it is exploratory. Yeah, okay. Let me see. Yes, nice. Okay. Opening the discovery, deep dive on an angle question. I would say this, no? How broadly I cast net. Question, wide survey for the main. Open discovery. Yeah, okay. I guess it is exploratory. That is okay. I'm gonna let AI follow me right now. I think this is the main point of this, so I'm just gonna go with next. Then drag the document. The document is this one. Okay. Okay. Generate with our resources? I don't think that works. Okay. Research questions. This will guide your investigation. Edit or add your own. I cannot. Okay, I can see it, but it's cut off. System. I'm gonna put this. Other communication patterns and conflict resolution strategies influence the perceived activity, but individual physiological traits and attachment styles are more consistently associated with long-term relationship satisfaction and stability. To what extent those associated? Okay, but I'm just thinking of a question. If I want to add a question here, something along the lines of communication patterns. Individual physiological traits and attachment styles are more consistently associated with ecological traits. Okay, these are genetic questions as I see them. So I'm actually gonna leave it because I am expecting that I can add more after, maybe. The center is your confirmed knowledge. Every finding has been reviewed and saved. The AI uses all of them as a context. Branches on the left lets you investigate ideas. AI conversations happen inside branches. Nothing in a branch affects your finding. Branches on the left lets you investigate ideas. Yeah, okay. That's a little bit of a by the way, or yeah, rather not by the way, but branch. I would call it a branch. It makes sense. Only in a branch of face your finding until you save it. That is nice. AI context on the right. Open a branch to see its AI conversations on the right. The AI sees your full findings plus the branch history. Yes, nice. I confirm a finding. Promote it to your permanent notice set. Skip action. Oh. This is the finding. Create a branch. Branch from a finding. Let's do the first one, which seems interesting. And the branch name, okay. feel like I don't know what a branch name is. If it's just a name, I would think that that is better left to AI, like ChatGPT. Yeah, I see. So you confirm finding when you just focus the conversation on the one you picked. Expect a response to the side other findings too. Um, I'm guessing this is just the branch name. So I will create a branch. Okay. Wait. Okay. I understand now. So a branch is all of the page, because now I'm guessing this is from the branch. So the branch is both this side and this side. Yeah, effective communication. This is my title. Okay. Type a question into the chat. The AI replies inside the branch. When the AI gives you something worth keeping. Okay. Yeah, reply when you have something worth keeping, save it. Save its finding. Shows what to save, but efficiency. Research indicates that lack of effective communication patterns and structured conflict solutions are associated with the relationship. The solution and establish effective communication and conflict resolution so conditions or relationship with questions. Okay. Reflection. Does this finding rest on one source or have several independent? Okay. I suggestion lack of positive communication predicts relationship dissolution. Research established that efficiency in positive communication behavior predicts relationship dissolution. Relationship dynamics. Individual factors, societals. This is nice. Topics. I imagine they are done by AI as well. With evidence supports this finding. Okay. Current finding is inherited from the registered possible predictors. Something that I don't know. I'm just following the. That's great. I'm just following the tour. I haven't been able to upload the CSV. Yeah, I guess that's after. But I don't think there was any other documents. Let me just check. Yeah. I don't know if AI is getting this data online or what. Or if it's just, I wouldn't say hallucinating, but it can hallucinate if not. Finding consistence. Okay. Can I press continue here? Scope tags. Oh, this is text from AI. That's crazy. I can add text here. May press this independently. What does this do? Override AI score. Oh, okay. And then, okay, so let me do this one. And I just want to press continue. Maybe it will tell me to press one of the two. It doesn't. And I don't know what verified does. Maybe it's after. Maybe I will see it after. Lack of positive communication predicts relationship dissolution. Or maybe it just doesn't have it. Get it back. Does this change every time I back? Defining analysis and research. I think it does, right? Only load in terms of advocacy, but presents a single. Yeah. Consolidation has basically acknowledging alternative perspectives and limitations. Oh, that's crazy. This is crazy. It's all very nice actually. Confirm safe. Lack of positive predicts relationship dissolution. Findings 7. Findings will advise to 8. Advance to 8. Okay. Save as finding Q1. Okay, wait, what happened here? So add finding. This is my findings. Okay. Okay, and then this is also finding. Okay, okay, I get it. I get it. When you have two or more confirmed findings that answer a research question, click the draw conclusion, link the findings, and write a synthetic statement. Regression have enough evidence. Draw conclusion. Draw conclusion. Find 2 plus findings to synthesize. You have two or more confirmed findings that answer a research question. Doing draw conclusion. Okay. So I do this synthesize can be thin. Yeah, I'm just following the tour for now. And this is a conclusion. Confidence is high. That's nice. The presence of positive communication behaviors is a strong predictor of higher. No, it's the same. Conversely, and the same positive communication and conflict resolution strategies is a significant indicator of impending relationship dissolution. Addresses research questions. Yes. At conclusion. Conclusion. Help is always here. Here. Okay. How to cards. Okay. Let me see. What is this? Free play tours. Nice. Ooh. How to start a new branch. I feel like this might be a little too high. As a user, I think I'm more interested in research workflow, and even glossary is a little bit more important than replaying the tour, There's two X's. Ah, okay. Oh, what is this? Okay. 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 So tour is finished, I think. As I said, I still think a finding is a theory with some supporting data. But definitely not enough to create a conclusion. Still just a thesis. Um, the AI generated suggestions, yeah, everything felt quite good actually. From tags to categories to I imagine all of this is done by AI. So I think it's all very much on point, I would say. Anything in the setup that surprised, confused, or pleased me? It seems very very good. I don't think I don't think I haven't said anything that I thought. I mean, basically, I've said everything that I've been thinking. Um, it feels quite nice, quite well designed. The tour is quite well done. Um, I would say just following it through without finishing the tour and then opening another tour might be a little better. Um, or actually, I think you already have um, this. I would guess this is part of either a test or it's just there as a first point, first project that you can delete. Of course, I'm not gonna do anything with it right now. But having something like this project that is already pre-designed and you just follow it through without having to think beforehand. Also, I just want to say, I don't know if I can do next, but on the next one, it said, yeah, I mean, it does say the documents. Maybe it was just me being a little confused. What I'm guessing now is that documents, let's say research and analysis are two different concepts. So maybe it does make sense that the next slide here doesn't have CSV support. I'll just go to the next one, and well, the difference between a draft finding and a confirmed one is clear. I think it is. I mean, you have to do a couple steps to confirm, right? Let me see. Maybe here. Do something. I mean, there's a couple of extra research that goes into confirming. What is this? Yeah, I still don't know if this is. It is okay. Okay, so it is going to the internet without me having to put source and files. I would also like to see like these things uh, on a glossary or something like that, you know. That'd be cool. What do you think a branch is for? I mean, you have the main project, and a branch is to chat with the AI about a specific topic or finding, rather. I would imagine you can continue going without, if I say, okay, this source was found, but I don't like it, then I could just continue. I could probably think of something here, but. I'm just gonna test something. I am thinking if I can just chat suggestions. Yeah, basically is what I was gonna ask. What specific communication techniques improve? Very specific behaviors. Behavioral. Um, found in long population. Um, okay, this is mainly to create findings. Saved. Save as finding for steps out of finding from this branch. Yeah, this is what I did, and okay, this is very nice. But they are basically, so branches are to create findings. No. Yeah, yeah. To create findings. The tour spacing felt quite okay. Um, I mean, you can always skip it, but I don't know. I don't know whether this project would be for multiple people or only one user. If it's for teams, um, I think it's quite alright actually. If I don't want to create a new project, I guess that's why the project is set up this way. If I don't want to create a new project, the new project tool would not apply, or I guess the workspace. I don't know which one it was. I don't know which tool it was, but the first one finishes, and then yeah, I think it's quite alright. If I just want to look at projects um, that already exist as a new user, I don't want to do the whole thing, so I can always skip. That is quite good. Okay. Bring the dataset and analyze it. Now the tool is gone. Find the analysis section of your project. It's here. These buttons are quite easy to see. There's a graph. Conclusions, findings. Conclusions, research questions. And then this finding is this one. That's quite nice. And then timeline is the steps I've taken. Right? I don't know what timeline is. Oh, branches. This is the branches. Okay, nice. From the analysis section of your project, upload the CSV, upload data here. So I clicked here, but it should be here. But that was just me being dumb, I think. I'll do this. Okay, and this is the data set. It's quite a lot. Quantitative analysis. Quantitative? Qualitative? It does say quantitative. Only 2 confirmed findings. At least 5 is recommended. Qualitative. Here. Okay. Okay. Should I columns and run? 9. Only 9. Okay, there's one thing that I don't understand here. Because I don't think in any point I explicitly said that it was for the relationship. Is there an analysis in the timeline? No. Is it on the branch itself? It shouldn't be on the branch itself, right? View results. It says that I loaded 0. I did load data, right? So relationship, duration, weekly sex frequency, and key page. Reverse model extra frequency with another proportion of missing data across key variables. The mean relationship duration suggests that the sample largely consists of individual and non-standard relationships. The average weekly sex frequency is 1.12. Oh, I understand. I think I understand it. What if I try again? I think something happened. Wait. I don't see the analysis. Oh, okay, this is interesting. Let me do it again. Auto select 9 again. Let's see. Okay, analysis saved, and then there is the findings with supports this time, and then I can change analysis. Oh, maybe I didn't see it before. My configuration. Oh, okay. Here's the things. I want to see something because I am thinking, what can we? This would be interesting, for example. Many colon past partners genders moving. I think this is interesting. When married. Oh, relatives is interesting. And then some other things. Partner source of income, I imagine, or what? What is the thing? The okay. I was just looking at the glossary of the dataset. Because I wanted to see something, but yeah, I think those are the most interesting for me. I still don't know what W2, W3 means, but that should be fine. Okay, how can I run it? Oh, here. Okay, can I? Okay, I just pressed the middle mouse on this button to see if another tab will pop up, but it didn't. I just wanted to see what this was. Sorry. Present correlations between all numeric columns. All numeric columns. Yeah, sure. Histogram bins, per number columns, and categories group into clusters. Alright, I'm not gonna do that. Let's run analysis. See what happens. 17 columns out of 700. Now it's going to see high degree of missing. Okay, yeah, that's across several key pairings. Is a perfect correlation? Yeah, okay. Top correlations. Oh, this is very nice. This is what I wanted to see. So there is no correlation in between moving and relationship duration, which is what I wanted to see. There is correlation in moving years and when married. The year of moving in together and the year of marriage are highly correlated, suggesting that for many participants this event occurs in close proximity. To participants' age, okay. There. Yeah, okay. Specific live event cavitation might independently trigger shifts in perceived quality, potentially before or in parallel with communication patterns, or rather a set of specific events. Effect. A specific what? Event-driven fact. A strong correlation between movement suggests common traits or cohabitation and marriage occurs in close succession. The modern correlation between change in Israel and the triple years indicates that timing and cohabitation must be significant factors influencing perceived relationship quality. Warranting further investigation, yeah. Yeah, this is interesting. This is what I wanted to see. Run additional analysis. What this analysis affects. Second analysis. Tab visible in the recent analysis session of the main panel. Findings necessary for your mindset until you click Add as findings. Pages draw can reference this analysis in the previous options. This is one. Suggest analysis. It would be nice to bootstrap an analysis. Like I imagine this one will be part of the analysis when I click this. But it might not, right? Because it's AI. And I'm very interested in this one. So yeah, it would be a sure way of putting and finding that I want to see. This note will explore how significant relationship milestones are. The timing and moving in together a marriage, create and potentially influence changes in perceived relationship quality. This is nice. This is very nice. I like it. Relationship dynamics. I imagine this one is this one. So I'm just gonna add to main. Add to main. New node as draft. And I can branch. That's nice. That is very nice. Okay, branch off is the next point. So I am going to answer some questions. Do you trust this finding enough to keep it? I would. Well, at the end of the day, I think that findings are just theories, right? It doesn't necessarily mean that they are true or not. Or maybe it's just me being wrong about what a finding is. But if there's a draft and confirmed, it's because it can be false. Whether I trust it, I trust the data, and I trust that if I was someone who could read things like this, because I don't think I can, I would get the trust or not trust that I need to do that. It's also like correlation metrics, which is very nice. But yeah, I mean, I do trust it, I would say. What do you expect happens once it's added? Does the AI know about it now? I would say so. I would expect that this finding is already on my overall findings. So it would definitely, AI would definitely know about it. The fact that I'm branching off of it is a factor. Anything about this step felt clunky? I don't think so. Maybe supports are a little I would want a sport, but I feel like that's just more of the columns that I put. Um, I think a very good thing to have is AI trying to parse or understand the columns of the dataset and tell them to me. And because what I think happened is that AI did that and selected initially 9 columns. Um, but yeah, first I don't know which columns they are because here it only showed me 3 columns. But also I would like to see a little bit more. What I'm thinking is that analysis is not about a specific branch, and it may be, but that's just what I'm thinking. Um, so if it isn't, then getting some confirmation about what the columns that AI is gonna put, and if I want to add more that could or could not be interesting, might be great. Branch of Dig Deeper. Yeah, I will branch off. No. Split characteristics, superior durations. Moving gears. This is what I want to see. This is what I want to see. Yeah, this is good. Okay, okay, okay. I see what this is. So this was given by AI. Oh yeah. Just because I should be doing this. Which one? This one. I do expect that if I click outside of the thing, it goes away. It's also because the button is hidden here, so it would be very good to have that. But yeah, so branch name in here it does do that. So I think the main workflow would rather be analysis first, just to have this filled up every time. That's just what I'm thinking. It's not a suggestion as well. Um, mm, this one is the thing that I want. Overall, the project is quite easy to understand. I think now that I've seen everything, I can follow it really nicely. Yeah, that's what I want to check. Okay, so this just a current knowledge base lacks direct evidence over cohabitation timing predicts. Okay, so I cannot really do this because it doesn't have the knowledge. But the thing is, I don't know where the knowledge comes from. I would expect it comes from the internet. Upload another source. What is my source? Yeah, this is a bit confusing actually. So I think this is served on different documents. This has a source, which are things like this. I don't know where they got the source though. Look, this is AI suggested, but it cannot get more sources. How would I research? Generate research report. Uh-huh. Okay. No, but this is different. This is another thing. Yeah, I'm just reading. Okay. Search for related sources. Wait. There is a finding. I forgot. Oh, here. And then sources, I could search for related sources, right? Okay. Yeah, this is nice. This is nice. I was just missing this, I guess. And then let's add this one as well. And now this is stale. Update. Sources change. Context were created. New context being added. Yes. Okay. Knowledge bases is no findings. So it doesn't. I'm gonna add another one. Here. Create branch. Then let's send this. Okay, it can't. It's really pushing me into one of these. So yeah, for the sake of finishing, because I'm already so over the time, I'm gonna pick one of the two. Communication predictors. This is already one that we. This is not a draft game. Sources used. Wait, so findings. Branch for here. Branch from this finding. Branch. Challenge. Okay. One or two questions. Yeah, ask it from new context sources. Is there? I can also type a message here. What is this? Any information that help us find our relation? The grid database is not established association to analysis. So can I do an analysis? Okay. This question is a preference. But individuals. I will move to another thing. Um Attachment security. This will be interesting. This financial stress meditate SES impact on relationships. Define a key groups. Yeah. Socioeconomic status, I guess. There is my existing findings and not elaborate the definitions and metrics. Okay. Wait. I think I'm understanding this, but confirm finding. And then everything is a step. Okay. Interesting. No, what I want to do. Yeah. What knowledge the AI is using to answer me? I think is the findings, the confirmed finding actually. Um. Okay. Findings is more so information that we are giving to the AI. The answers feel grounded or generic. I think they are grounded. They're quite grounded, actually. It's not like AI is making stuff up. Like, I have been fighting with it just because of that. It doesn't want to answer. It doesn't want to make a decision in terms of if the gravitation predicts changes in relationship quality or longevity for the matter. What happens to the brain's conversation when you save or don't save something? It's stale. Is this what the question is asking? It's stale. I can probably keep messaging it, but I would need to update it to get the latest confirmations. Sure, conclusions. Findings. Okay. This is probably gonna be quite badly. just because I am forcing this one to be a finding. I do know that at least. Synthesize these findings. Yeah. Further are foundational for potential interaction with milestone inputs. 3 findings. I think I did this wrong actually. Can I try something? Because maybe this is the one that I wanted to ask. But I cannot add question. There you go. Okay. Add question, save. And then there's 0 findings. Okay. I think I was just trying to push something. A question that that needed to be here. Oh no, never mind. I don't think that matters, right? These are the questions, and then the conclusions are just gonna be. Let me see. Oh, it needs to be 2. Oh, there's just research questions, yeah, and then is this, and it's just to say this answer was answered, concluded, or not. Okay. You understand what makes a conclusion different from a finding? Yeah, very much. I want to put it into words is a conclusion. It's 2 or more findings. So I can think of finding as an argument with some data backing it up, and a conclusion is basically is there enough data or enough arguments to make a conclusion out of it. Conclusion is actually supported by your findings. I mean, the 2 findings, yes. These 2, yes. Support the negative impact like hypothesis. It's also like it's giving you trace, and this is quite nice. Extends. If you had to do real research on this platform, what's missing? I don't think anything is missing, to be honest. If I were to do research here, I would quite literally spend all day. It not because it's hard, but because it's so enticing. It's actually so good. I don't think I have any bad points about it. Yeah, I'm not a researcher, but I think just from using it, it's quite clear of what does what. But yeah, I think that's it. Unfortunately, the last 2 were a little bit wonky just because I went off script a little bit and I wanted to answer this question. Yeah, hope this helps.